Tankers on TACAN 17 X-ray.
TACAN 17 X-ray.
Yep. Rosa 1 taxi, runway 7.
Razor 9 ready for takeoff, holding 07.
So we'll depart standard takeoff, rotate at 140 because we're nice and light, and we'll climb to flight level 190. Because the tanker's at flight level 200, we should expect to be cleared 1,000 feet below, and then once we report visual, we'll be cleared into the observation position. Observation position, I know you've read the document, but just to clarify, it's slightly in front and to the left of the slightly in front of the wing and to the left of the tanker aircraft to enable us to get visual for the tanker pilot to see us.
Roger, yep, copied.
You'll then have to maintain that position until you're cleared. In this case it's a 135, so it'll be cleared centre line, and you join a pre-contact position. You'll report pre-contact, which is just behind the hose, ready to pull up and connect. But once you're cleared to connect, you need to fly, and you need to be within the set distance via TACPAC, which isn't too close, but isn't too far away from the basket on the tanker.
Roger, all received.
But we'll go through with the radio call sign. Okay, when you're ready, proceed to take off. I'll remain with you.
Roger, okay, Razor 09 clear takeoff, brakes release. Okay, wheeled up.
Have that.
Okay, gear up. 190 knots.
Okay, cool. Let's reduce power now to 85.
Reduce from 85.
Or just keep a good airspeed and just climb towards the AR8. Are you picking up the TACAN?
Yeah, roger.
Yeah, cool. So you want to fly to that TACAN, that is the tanker. At roughly 20 miles, that's when you want to request, start the procedure and request your join.
Roger, 20 miles.
You happy with the indication you need to follow on the heading tape? It's the little circle pointing towards the TACAN.
Roger, yeah, I've got the TACAN up 65, 16 minutes out.
Okay, cool. Have you got, did you see where the heading indication is for the TACAN?
Negative.
Right, on your heading tape, you've got your current heading's the solid vertical line. Your current course is the arrow, and the circle is where the TACAN, or it would be the VOR, or whatever you're tuned into.
Roger, yeah, got it now, yeah.
So it's a bit about 075 you should be.
Roger.
So head straight for that. So the tanker will be remaining in AAR rate. It's a left-hand orbit, it'll be at 240 knots, which is sort of the standard.
Roger, left-hand orbit in area 8, standard airspeed 240.
And if it was a live tanker, this is when you'd use this procedure. We wouldn't usually use a TACPAC tanker and do calls, we'd just perform the manoeuvres required, but there's no need to call because there's no one to answer.
Roger, okay, just
So
passing through 11.5.
Yeah, Roger, you'd still do the observation position and all that. Right, let's increase to 90 then.
90.
Set.
90 set. Just over 11 minutes out, 52 miles.
I think he's on his reciprocal heading, so he'll be coming towards us. Yeah.
Just passing 14.5.
Okay. It's alright, I'm with you, so I need to report. So what will help you even more is if you switch to air-to-air mode. Oh, sorry, if you switch to air-to-air mode.
Yeah, Roger, I've picked the tanker up on radar.
Yeah, you'll get him on radar as well, so you can either use that or go back to using the TACAN. Let's just make sure we level off at 190.
Okay, here we go. Okay, just descending slightly to 19,000.
Have you reset your altimeter? 1013.
Roger, yeah, on the 1013, just bring her up a little bit, 1850, just coming up.
Okay, I've got the tanker bearing 065, 38 miles, closing fast, he's coming in our direction. So if we, what we want to do, we don't want to aim straight for him, because he's going to have to do a left turn, so our current heading is probably decent. By the time he's turned, he'll be on sort of this heading.
Roger. Airspeed is 400, shall I decrease?
Well, climb first. I've got you, I'm at 18,000 and you're like lower than me. So yeah, let's...
Sorry, climbing now, 17.5, 17.6.
Yeah, once you're leveled off, you can decrease the power to 8.5 again.
Okay, level and 85. Oh.
Okay, right, you should have, if you got the tanker locked, you'll be seeing he's 26 miles away. So let's start the calls now. He'll be turning on his eastbound leg shortly.
Roger, Madras 01, Razor flight fuel request, over.
Razor flight Madras 01, request acknowledged. My course will be 110, my level 200, your level 190, report visual. How much fuel do you require?
Madras 01, Razor flight, your level, flight level 200, my level at 190, and request of £4,000.
Razor flight £4,000 copied. So that's the initial contact. We've contacted him, let him know we're coming, and let him know what we're requesting so we can prep for it. And now we just want to get visual. Once we've got visual, we'll report visual, and then we'll continue with the voice procedure. You struggling to hold altitude because
Yeah, I just know as I've dropped down, yeah. I'm just slowly creeping up now.
Are you on VV or lock?
Say again?
Are you on VV or lock on your HUD?
Yeah, VV.
Okay. Right, I've got visual on the tanker. Have you got him? He's just passing left to right.
Yeah, roger, affirmative.
Let's,
Madras 01, Raider flight and visual.
Raid flight Madras 0 and clear join observation left.
Clear join observation left, Raider 09.
Right, so from here, you don't want to slow down too early, but you don't want to slow down too late. So you want to sort of keep closing on him because he's still 4 miles away from us.
Roger, yeah. Just coming up to 19,000 now.
And as we get nice and close, well, you got visual now, so I won't worry about your height. You're just flying. You want to get in formation with him. So at this point, we want to position ourselves in the left observation position. So we know he's doing 240 knots. So we're going to be looking to approach around 300 knots for the time we're at 1 mile, and then that will give us a chance to slow it down and pull ourselves into observation.
Roger, okay. Now to get back onto the TACAN mode, do I just click off the air-to-air mode?
Yeah, you just go back onto nav mode, it will automatically switch straight back to TACAN. That's what I've done as well, because it's less things in your HUD display and then you can see the aircraft better. So at this point, this is a good time, get your refueling probe out. You aware where that switch is?
Roger, probe out.
So just one last thing to do in a minute when we're in formation. So we're a bit high at the minute. We're a bit fast. Let's slow down. Use your speed brake, because we'll overshoot.
Roger, speed brake deployed, 300 knots.
Okay, right, we're going overshoot. We're way too fast on that approach. Right hand turn, 360 degrees, please.
Did you say do a 360?
Yeah, we need to rejoin. We overshot. We're about a mile ahead of the tanker, probably.
Okay, braking left, Raider 9.
Okay, so we were just coming in a bit too fast then, which you can tell as you get closer because you can see the tankers approaching too fast. So yeah, just use your TACAN to rejoin the tanker and let's get positioned in the left observation position. I've still got visual on the tanker, no visual on yourself. I lost you because I went right.
Roger, okay, I'm 1.5, 2 miles from the tanker in a left-hand turn, pulling 2G.
Okay, so I'm 3 miles in trail and approaching the tanker now.
Right.
Okay, let's make that turn a bit tighter.
Okay, 3G.
Because you're not in a Cessna and you'll be losing distance on the tanker right now.
Transonic.
You are going to earn the nickname Cessna at this rate. There you go. Right, I'm 1 mile away. I'm idle throttle, so my power's coming all the way back, so I can get down to 240 knots. Using my speed brake because I can already see that I'm approaching quite fast to the tanker still. Right, the tanker's just starting a left-hand turn now, so be aware you will be joining him in a turn. So I'm down to 290 knots idle throttle because I'm still faster than the tanker. When I get around 240, I'll bring the throttle back up and try and stabilise the speed.
Roger, okay, 5 miles off the tanker.
Okay, I'm on the inside of the turn, just joining the tanker's wing now.
Roger.
0.1 of a mile. And there we go, I'm in the left observation position and I'll hold here until you get here. We're empty and no externals, so you won't need as much power to keep speed as well. We're very light.
Roger, okay. 2.5 miles.
So by the time you get to 1 mile, you want to be seriously thinking about slowing down.
Roger, speed brake deployed 1 mile to go, just coming under 350 knots and decreasing rapidly.
That's good. So speed brake in now, keep it on idle because you still want to be approaching the tanker. You don't want to go so slow that you then need to speed up again just to approach the tanker. So keep the speed above, and you want to sort of peter it out to 240 knots, increase the power to stabilise as you get in visual of the tanker.
Roger, tankers.
Sorry?
Is the tankers?
So you've gone past us basically, behind us in the turn because you didn't turn, you were still going straight.
Roger.
The tanker will do a 15-mile straight leg followed by a 15-mile turn followed by a 15-mile straight leg.
Roger, 15-mile straight leg, yeah?
Yeah. The tanker's just about to level out now on the reciprocal heading of about 290.
Roger.
Right, you're completely lost, aren't you?
Yeah, I got the tack on there and distance, and I got just trying to swing around on to the compass heading of did you say 250?
No. Ignore mine. I'm giving you the heading of the tanker right now. You need to look on your own aircraft at where the TACAN is relative to your aircraft. So you need to be heading for the dot, the circle on your heading tape to get to the TACAN.
Roger, yeah, that's what I was trying to do, yeah, I'm just coming around onto it now.
Yeah, cool. I'm just giving you the heading of the tanker to help you out. Okay, so you're on a heading of 290 now, I can see that. Yeah, cool, you're carrying on the right turn, so you should head directly to the tanker. You're a little way away now though. You're what, 20? I think you're about 20 miles away. So very shortly the tanker will be making another left turn, and it'll be heading 110 at the end of that turn. So it'll be opposite direction to the way you're heading, so you're going to have to join him head on and just go wide and then turn in to join.
Roger.
You got a map or anything up? Lost you there, what'd you say?
Yeah, I'm using the moving map.
Oh, Plan G.
Yeah, similar sort of thing. I've got Plan G, but...
Oh, okay, FS moving map, that's fine. Right, so the tanker's now in a left turn. At the end of this left turn, so you're going to intercept him on this left turn, so you want to sort of aim in front of him, so aim to the left of where you're seeing him, because he's going to be doing a 180 degree turn round to 110.
Okay.
Have you got visual on the tanker, or are you just following a TACAN currently?
Just following.
Cool. So by the time you get about 5 miles off, you should be able to see him.
Roger, 8.5 now.
That's cool. You just got to remember he's at 20,000 feet.
Roger, yeah, I'm 19.5. Okay, 6.3 miles.
If you need help looking for him, switch to air-to-air mode, lock on to him, because you'll get the box round him then.
Roger.
So yeah, you're approaching good. Keep that left turn going, you're behind us in the turn. What's your fuel state?
3858.
Roger. If we get down to 1500, that's when we'll RTB regardless of tanking or not.
Roger, yeah, I'll set my bingos to the same as you said yesterday, 2.5, 2,
Okay,
15
cool.
and 1.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, 1.3 miles.
Yep, you should be able to see him. If you can't see him now, then it's going to go wrong. You got him visual?
Negative.
Right, it's because you're still heading the wrong way. He's in a turn. You've leveled out and you're going straight right now, aren't you?
I'm still in the left-hand turn, passing, coming through 180 heading.
Right. Okay, your turns are too slow. So you've missed the tanker again. Right, I'm coming to get you. You're heading about south now, yeah. Your turns are just too slow. The tanker's out turning you.
Roger, okay, I've just switched over to air-to-air radar so I can
Yeah.
pick them up and get a lock
Yeah.
on him. And that'll be easier.
Yeah, do it that way. Yeah.
Okay, in the left turn now, tight left turn.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm coming to
3G,
join you.
4G.
All you got to remember is this thing's designed to pull 9G and not fall out the sky, so if you're pulling 2 or 3, it's nowhere near its capabilities, so I won't worry too much. And you've got your energy bar anyway. You should have you got your alpha indicator on the left of the cockpit next to you?
Yeah, Roger, yeah.
Yeah, so
I've got radar contact now on the tanker.
okay, cool. Let's go for that. So I'm pulling 6G in a turn right now, and I'm only just at half my alpha indication. So if I need to, I can pull even harder without falling out of the sky.
Oh, Roger. I'm closing in on the tanker.
Yeah, Roger. What height you at? Oh, I have you visual.
19.
Okay. You got visual on the tanker. He's dead ahead of you.
We have a visual now, yeah.
Cool. Right, so don't lose that visual. So yeah, you're doing the right thing here. Go around the back. You're aiming to pull up along left side of him. I got him at 3.3, so you're probably at what? 3 miles from him?
Transonic. Transonic.
Yeah, about that, yeah. Yeah, I've got a good visual on him now, coming up in the rear.
What's your current speed?
No, backing off, power setting 80, and I'm doing 375.
Okay, good approach speed. Keep that speed till 1 mile. Once we hit 1 mile, I want you to idle your throttle, and it'll don't bother putting your speed brake out. Just idle the throttle, and it should settle. If we get a bit close, if we're getting close too fast, then you put a little bit of speed brake in until you can get your speed under control.
Roger, okay.
Okay, I'm going to observe, so I'm going to be here, but I'll keep my distance so I can watch. So you want to climb slightly, gently to the tanker's level, because you need to be level with his left wing.
Roger.
So let's get a little bit of speed brake, keep your speed coming back, and you want to be about 240 knots by the time you're level with his wing. Keep coming forward. So a little bit of power now. That's good. Not too much though. There you go. Ease off on the power, and then just sort of settle in front of his left wing. Get a little bit lower, a little bit closer to the tanker. Okay, that's good horizontal position. He's starting his left turn now, so let's drop back. See, right, there we go. Right. I take it you've lost the tanker.
Yeah, he's probably gone the stern up being crossed behind me.
Yeah, so I don't know what speed you're doing right now.
280.
Right, okay, so 280, this tanker's at 240, so you're speeding past him at 40 knots. So he's just going to disappear behind you. You need to be at 240 or very near to that by the time you're level with him, or else you will overshoot like you've done now.
Yeah, roger, okay. I'm just coming around on a left turn now to pick up the tanker.
That's cool. Got you visual. What I did. Where you gone? Oh, I've lost you now. I think you might have gone under us.
I'm at 19,000 and heading at 310.
Yeah, you've gone under us. I can already tell that where you're heading. Right. Cancel this, Sorty. What we need to do yourself, we need to do a bit of formation flying, because you're not going to be able to tank unless you can formation fly. Even very sort of basic formation flying, just maintaining a formation.
Okay.
So, right, what I'm going to do now, you fly straight and level as if you're heading back to Coningsby.
Roger.
What height are you at?
I'm at 18,000, just 17,960, heading 230 at 285.
Okay, cool. Put your fuel probe away. I'm going to come to you. I'm going to get in formation with you. I'm going to edge forward, and then I just want you to stay with me. I'll tell you what my power setting's at, but you can't just rely on the fact that you set the power setting the same as me. What you'll have to do is actually watch and see, am I moving further, am I moving closer to you, and you'll have to make minute adjustments as we go. Maybe even like pop the speed brake out then in really quick, stuff like that.
Roger, okay.
Because yeah, until you can keep formation, you just won't be able to tank. So there's no point. Keep trying until we'll do a bit of formation lesson. Right, I've got you visual. Okay, I want you to set your power to 80 for me.
Power is set at 80. My speed 287.
Right, set power to 85 then.
85.
Yeah. Why are you so slow again? New rule for you: from now on, don't fly slower than 300 knots.
Roger. I'm just tight on fuel.
What you got fuel wise?
I've got plenty of fuel. I just like to last.
Yeah.
I got 3.6 on board.
Yeah, roger. I mean, until you hit 90 and above, you're not burning that much fuel anyway.
Roger, okay. 327 knots now.
Transonic. Transonic.
Okay, right, my power's set to 85. And I'm going to be passing on your right, very close, so you won't not be able to see me. I'm going to gently pass as well.
Roger.
So I'm looking at you now, and I'm watching. Are you getting bigger? Are you getting smaller? What position are you in my hood? Now what position are you in my canopy? I'm watching you the whole time. I'm not even looking out the front of my aircraft. I can glance. But mainly when I'm following someone, they're the lead, they're the ones who are responsible for navigating. Only once we brake do I take that over. So I'm looking at you, I'm just looking constantly. I'm about a 45 degree, straight looking at your canopy. I'm glancing back to my front, but then I'm looking straight back to you, because it's yourself that I needed reference to fly off.
Roger.
Right, okay, so with that in mind, I've got my power currently set to 85. You can see I'm slowly going edging in front of you. Possibly I'm lighter, I'm not too sure. But I want you to stay in a left echelon with myself.
Roger.
we'll go for a straight line for a little while first.
Okay.
So just you need to apply a slight bit more power, because can you see that you're dropping back from your cockpit? There you go,
Roger.
that's it. But obviously only a tiny bit, so that you're going to overtake me now. There you go, yeah. Right, so still fly your aircraft.
Yeah, roger.
Just try and keep me in the same position in your canopy. Try to do it with power rather than constant air brake, because what happens is you just get there, you put air brake out and it really rakes you back. So if anything, try and get your power set exactly right.
Roger.
Okay, so you're drifting into me, so correct that before you actually have to pull away hard. There you go, good. Little corrections. Slight up correction, just drift up slightly so you're still with me. Nice. Try small movements, really small. Right, you're going to lose me now. So I'm under your nose currently, so you can't see me. So there you go. You should be able to see me in front of you now.
Yeah, roger.
Okay.
Yeah, I think my joystick probably is a little bit on the tight side for short, sweet adjustments.
Right, it might be that you just need to adjust your sensitivity settings. You just need to adjust your flight sim sensitivity to be more sensitive, that's all.
Right, well actually on the sim itself.
Yeah. Right. See where you've gone. You've just gone high then.
Yeah,
right.
I think I see you drop below me.
Yeah, you've lost me. See, I didn't drop. But, okay, right. Right, head back to Coningsby. I'll join you. Go for a run and brake 07.
Right, I got the U visual now banking away to the right of me.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna come round and join yourself. Unless you feel like you want to try and join formation with me, if you can still see me now.
Yeah, I'll do a right turn and see if I can formate on you and pick you up
Okay.
on radar again.
Yeah, go for that. Just try that. I'm going to start a descent now, though. Power's staying at 85 to make it simple for you. So we're
Roger,
just
you're in the descent and your power setting is 85.
yeah, just passing 400 knots. We're currently just to the north of Marham. Going to head over the wash back to Coningsby.
Roger. Okay,
Okay.
radar contact with you, and I shall formate on your left wing.
Yeah, nice. I'm not going to do any aggressive manoeuvres, so yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. I'm going to reduce power though to 80 just because we're approaching the speed of sound. Because we're so light and got no external drag components on.
Roger.
It's quite
okay.
easy the speed to come up quick. So I got cloud that I'm about to descend through. It's not exactly a thin layer, but I can just about see the ground underneath. So I'm happy to go through it. Are you happy to follow?
Yeah, roger.
Okay, cool. Just looking, trying to see you behind me. Can't currently see you, but that's fine. Keep trying to catch up with me. We're going through runway 07. I'm going to correct my heading slightly, left to 290, so that I've got a finals turn to the run and brake on 07. And we are approximately 20 miles to the south right now.
Roger. Okay.
Just passing 10,000.
Yeah, I'm just coming through 12,000 now, heading 300.
Roger. Just reset your altimeter as you descend.
Yeah, roger, just passing 9,000.
all I can recommend is I can pass someone on their jet ride, and you'll be limited combat ready, pending air-to-air refueling. So you'll be signed off, but you won't be able to do the flights that you do. You'll always have to plan fuel stops. You won't be able to rely on air-to-air refueling because you won't be qualified in it. So if you did a ferry flight, you'd have to plan fuel stops in there every 2,000
Yeah,
miles.
right. Yeah, okay, understand that one.
So it's just perfectly fine. We can get you passed because I've done it with other people, and then at a later date, we can get you qualified on AAR. At 1,500 feet, it's a little bit bumpy. Yeah, power is going to be set to 75 now. Yeah, power set to 75. We're currently at 460 knots, coming back gently. Just heading directly to Cranwell at the minute, and we'll join via there. Should be able to see you. Ah, there you are. Wonderful. Cool. We're just slightly on the edge of fog here. Don't know whether it's a descent or a climb I need. We're going to go for a little gentle descent. We won't go lower than 500 feet though.
Oh, Roger.
Lost you. Where did you go? I had you a second ago.
I'm heading 295.
Oh, I've got you right. So I'm off your left wing right now. If you have a look, I'm on your left. You see me? You look. Are you paused?
No, negative.
You look paused.
No, we're still flying.
Strange.
Yeah, 920 feet, 265 knots, 290 heading.
Ah, that's it. That's why I'm leaving.
Okay, I got you on radar ahead of me now.
Yep. Try and join me. We'll start a slow right turn to bring us round for 07.
Oh, Roger.
Power's set at 75.
75.
That doesn't mean you set your power for 75. You understand this, right?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, that's your
Yeah,
power set.
that's my power, so it gives you.
And then I'll back off once
Yeah.
I'm alongside you.
So what I usually do, I'll set, if you're at 75, I'll set like 90, high speed approach. Once I get within about 2 miles, I'll set down to 75 and let the power just gently bleed off until it levels off with you. And if I'm still needing to lose speed, I'll just put the air brake out for a second or so, just to bleed off enough to then come even with you. And then when I'm stabilised, I'll adjust the power, not even looking at the setting, I'll adjust the power according to how I need to fly. So we're just over Cranwell. We're going to do a slow arcing turn over Cranwell. We're about 1,000 feet, so we're in their traffic zone right now. No traffic active at the moment in the airfield. Coming around to 070 and we'll level off at 070. We're waiting for visual on Coningsby now. Current speed's 321. Okay, so you've overshot me now. I'm behind and on your right. It's fine, don't manoeuvre. I'll manoeuvre, I'll give you a chance, I'll get back to you and then you can join myself. I'm going to pass your right wing in about 5 seconds. My power's set to 75.
Okay, Roger.
My current speed's 330, a little bit choppy, and we're just getting Coningsby visual now. Okay, I'm passing you about 100 feet to your right, same level now.
Roger, seen.
Power up and join. So you want to be getting your speeds equal to mine. I'm at 330. If anything, a little bit higher than mine to close the gap. Okay, we've got visual on the runway. We're going to be in a right followed by a left to correct. So we're above the runway for the run and brake, 500 feet.
Roger.
And we're in a left to line up with the runway. 330 knots, we'll call the brake, and it's going to be a left brake. There you go. Just got me visual.
Roger.
Cool. Stand by for the brake. Razor 1, brake, brake, brake.
Razor 9, a brake, brake, brake.
Razor 1's downwind, touch and go. So you noticed I pulled up slightly, banked almost 90 degrees, and pulled around the turn, yeah?
Yeah, roger.
So I'm less than a mile to the north of the runway. I've got my gear down now. As soon as you've got your gear down, you have to apply more power because the aircraft will just lose speed through drag.
Yeah, roger. Yeah, I've sussed that one out once or twice.
Oh nice, you've made the same rate turn as me.
Yeah, I've still got you on radar ahead of me.
Yeah, that's cool. Got you in trail. I'm going to turn finals now. That's a good... I was expecting you to go wide, because yesterday I think you ended up about 10 miles north on your turn. There should be nowhere near that. The furthest you want to go on a circuit is probably about 2 miles. And even then, that's quite a loose turn. So I'm turning left now onto final approach.
Yeah, roger, got a visual on you, and I'm following you around. Yeah, I pulled a hard G, I was about 4G turn, that was.
I mean, that's a good rate of turn. That is a run and brake. Anything less than that, you're just doing a turn over the runway. If you get a chance, YouTube run and brake, and you'll see it's meant as an aggressive manoeuvre. It's not a gentle manoeuvre. Razor 1's finals. I'm just going idle now just to get the speed off. I'm going to get my speed down to about 180 for the final approach. Quite light.
Roger, okay.
There you go, 190 passing and putting the power slightly back on just to get that speed to even out. Descending in, we've got about 1200 feet per minute descent rate because it's quite a high speed landing really. Considering like an average Airbus is in the 130 marks for landing, so the descent rate would be a lot lower. Whereas you're covering a lot more ground on this.
Roger.
Over the threshold, we're idle.
And Razor 9 approaching threshold now.
Razor 1 rolling. Razor 1 airborne gear. Power set to 85.
Razor 9 power up. Gear up. Runway heading.
Razor 1's 1000 feet reducing power to 75. $230 knots increasing. We'll stay around 1000 feet. We're in a left-hand turn for the circuit.
Roger.
I will admit it helps a lot having track IR for formation flying for obvious reasons.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Well,
Like I was saying earlier.
That's on my list, and hopefully in the next 2 or 3 weeks I shall be putting one on order.
Yeah. Just enables, that's why it's a lot easier, because I can look at you and then glance back when needed, straight to the HUD, and then look straight back at you. There's none of this panning around trying to get the right position.
Yeah, roger, yeah.
Razor 1 downwind. Have you, Adrian?
Roger.
So if you can see the ground textures, you'll see where there's a town just to the north of the airfield, where all the autogen starts loading back in.
Yeah.
Try and aim on the downwind leg, try and aim to fly over that. I mean, we're doing, really we should be doing southern circuits. So it's sort of the airfield, where the ground textures end for the airfield, fly over the edge of that is your sort of downwind leg you're aiming for.
Right, okay.
So where you are now is just fine. We shouldn't really be doing northern circuits, it's actually BBMF use the northern circuit most of the time. Because you're overflying all these houses and stuff, it's safer if we overfly. But if we overfly the fields to the south it would be safer. So I'm not gear down currently, turning finals, I'll put gear down on finals. It enables me to stay at lower power setting and lose a bit of the speed just by turning and then put the gear down.
Yeah, I'm with you. Okay, Razor 9, turn and final.
Razor 1 going gear down. Razor 1 gear down finals. How's your fuel?
2.6.
Plenty. Razor 1 going around.
Razor 9 in final.
Razor 1 downwind to join formation landing number 2.
I'll take the right hand side and I'll be full stop.
That's fine, same.
Razor 9 over the threshold.
I think quite made a turn in time, it's a bit sharp. Razor 1 going around.
Razor 9 is down. Brakes on.
Bingo 1. Bingo 1. Pull up, 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 pull up.
I got the winds pretty much coming straight from the north, so I'm going to reverse and land runway 25.
Right, okay, I'm just coming to the end of the runway. I'll taxi off and go and park up.
Roger. Yeah, sorry we didn't get our objective complete, but yeah, just try and fly with people, and if you're flying with people, try and do some formation work, just to get more used to it.
Yeah,
Track
yeah,
IR will definitely help you a lot, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I will, yeah.
Razor One's finals, 2-5. Well, you vacated the wrong way, but that's fine. You go into a hangar.
Yeah, I came the long way round, I think.
No. I'm gonna jump off because I've got to sort a few bits out. Yeah, so just a bit more formation, but if you feel you're ready for your check ride for everything else but air-to-air refueling, when you're ready, just let anyone you can know.
Roger. Okay, Matt. Yeah, thank you very much for the info and the help. And yeah, I'll certainly do the practice and so I get the track IR, and I think that's going to help 100%.
Yeah. Well, you can see it when you look at my videos. You see how much I use it just for everything.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
looking around
yeah,
and
just
stuff.
looks so smooth. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool.
Right, I'll catch you later.
Lovely. Okay, Matt. Cheers, mate.
Right.
Disconnected.